Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I am going to show you how to use some glitter iron-on with the Cricut Infusible Ink to give you a really unique look. This is so much fun and I think you're going to love it. So let's get started. First of all, I am using a Cricut blank. This is a youth t-shirt in small. You can tell it's Infusible Ink compatible by the little emblem right here. So we're starting with that. We're using the Cricut Infusible Ink. This is a 2-pack, and this is the one called Patterns Rainbow. I think this is going to be one of the most popular patterns from the event that I recently went to. Everyone was crazy about the rainbow. So the first thing you want to do when you're getting ready to use the Infusible Inks is to check the Easy Press guide, and I don't know how well you can see this, but I have already went in and chosen the Easy Press 2. You can use the Easy Press 1 or 2. Just click on the one that you want. And then I chose Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. That's what I'm using. And I chose T-shirt. I clicked Apply. And then it gives you the time and temperature that you're going to use. You can change it to Celsius if you want. It gives you some directions as far as the sandwich that you're going to use. And it tells you any supplies you need and the preparation and how to apply anything that you might need to know. This is a quick guide. You can also go to Cricut or help.cricut.com, click on Infusible Ink, and get a more detailed pictured demonstration of the different steps. But it's really not that difficult. Most of everything you need is right here. So I have preheated the Easy Press 2 to 385 for 40 seconds. That is what this is telling me. So we've got that done. And the next thing we need to do is prep our shirt. So the first thing that you're going to do when you're using a Cricut t-shirt blank is insert a piece of cardstock inside. So we're going to put that inside, and that is going to protect the shirt from getting any ink on the back side of the shirt. So we're going to stick that right inside. All right. Now the next step is very important. Don't ever skip this. It might seem like you're fine. You just took it out of the package. You don't have any lint. You do. This will keep your finished product the best. If you don't lint roll, what can happen is you will have little lint fibers, and I don't know if you can see this, but just from rolling that shirt, there's little lint fibers on here. And what will happen is those little fibers will turn into little blue squiggles on your finished press if you have not lint rolled. So always make sure that you lint roll the baby bodysuits, the t-shirts, any of the fabrics. If you're using the coasters, you want to make sure that you wipe them with a lint-free cloth because it will hinder the ink from infusing into your project. So the next thing you want to do after you lint roll is preheat. So before I preheat, I am going to cover this with the butcher paper. Now, you get 1 sheet of butcher paper for every piece of Infusible Ink transfer sheet in a box. So if you get a 4-pack, you'll get 4 pieces of butcher paper. If you get a 2-pack, you'll get 2. So I've got this one, and I'm just going to preheat for a few seconds. And you want to make sure that that butcher paper is covering your entire project. The next thing I'm going to do is grab my design, and what we're going to do for this one is we're going to put some white glitter down on this shirt first. So this is just Cricut glitter iron-on in white, and I think this is going to be so cool. And I've cut out a unicorn. This unicorn is available in Cricut Design Space, and I think Evie is going to love it. I want to make sure I got that nice and flat. All right, so I'm going to put the unicorn in place. I am going to, because this heat press is so hot, I'm going to go ahead and put my butcher paper over the top. You do get a sheet of butcher paper. For every sheet that's in your box, you get a sheet of butcher paper. So I'm going to put the press down and give it a few seconds to get that glitter adhered to the shirt. So this is extra hot. It's not as, I don't need it this hot for glitter, but since I'm just putting it down to get it applied, I'm not too worried about it. And it's applied, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that off. So I've got the white glitter on my shirt, right? The next thing we're going to do is add our heat transfer sheet. Now I didn't weed this yet because I wanted to show you when you're weeding the ink transfer sheets, what you want to do is take them and just kind of roll them, and you will see the design kind of just pop loose. I don't know if you can see that or not, but right there it's popping loose. That's all. I'm going to restart that there. That's all you need to do to get this to separate. You just kind of weed it, and you don't want to use like your weeding tools. Just, you can do this with your fingers. Make sure your hands are dry and free of lotions. You don't want any lotions. And you want to touch the transfer as little as possible, but obviously you're going to touch it some. So let me get this weeded real quick. And it's very simple to weed. Right in Design Space, there are new settings for the Infusible Ink transfer sheets. So you're just going to choose that as your material. If you're using the Cricut Explore, you are going to use, you're going to put it on custom and then choose your design. So I'm going to finish weeding this real quick. There we go. And now this Infusible Ink transfer sheet already has a transfer carrier sheet on it. So what I'm going to do is line that up right on top of my unicorn, my glitter unicorn. And I'm so excited for you to see how this turns out. So I'm lining it up. And all I did was cut the same design twice. I cut it once in glitter and once in the ink transfer sheet. If you're doing any words or anything that direction matters, you need to mirror your image, just like all iron-on. I mirrored both of these, just trying to stay in that habit, whether it's got letters on it or not. All right, so I've got the Infusible Ink transfer sheet right on top of my glitter design. All right, so now what we're going to do is put our butcher paper back down, just like that. And we're going to add the Easy Press for 385 for 40 seconds. Now you want to hold this still. You don't want to make any ironing motion. You don't want to move it at all. We want to hold it still. When you're making a design with the Infusible Ink sheets, you want to make sure that the design is not bigger than the base of your Easy Press. Now I'm using the large Easy Press, but if you were using a 9x9, you want to make sure that your design is no bigger than 9x9, and the same with the 6x7. So my design completely fits under this press, and we're just going to let it count down 385, 40 seconds. And this temperature drop is totally normal. When you put something hot down on something that's not as hot, your temperature is going to drop momentarily. So we can go ahead and remove the butcher paper, and I can't wait to show you. Now it says warm peel. This is going to be pretty warm to the touch, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it off so you guys can see it. You just want to do it quickly, and voila, look at that glitter unicorn that we just made with the Infusible Ink transfer sheets. It is absolutely gorgeous. I hope you're as excited as I am about the possibilities of mixing glitter iron-on with the Infusible Ink transfer sheets. I took this outside so that you could really see just how sparkly and gorgeous this is. The Cricut Infusible Ink suite of products is available exclusively at Michael's. I do have a link below the video if you'd like to check out some of their other products and the other patterns, all of which are going to look gorgeous on top of glitter. If you are inspired to try this method, I would love it if you would tag me on social media. I can't wait when I see somebody has tagged me with a project that they have made using a video that I have shown them. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click that bell notification so that you're notified every time there is a new video. And until next time, never stop making. See you guys. Bye-bye.